those in Abraham's bosom, which had been changed to Christ when Christ was caught up and led captivity captive and entered into heaven itself, appearing as God for us. Mount Zion, the heavenly Jerusalem, the church of the firstborn, being that he was the firstborn because he was the first fruit to rise from the dead. He was the firstborn. He was the church of the firstborn, to the general assembly and church of the firstborn which were in heaven. Mount Zion, the heavenly Jerusalem. That general assembly were those that were lifted up when Christ led captivity captive and ascended on up into the throne and entered into heaven itself. He had entered into heaven and was reigning there while the Spirit was interceded in us, through us, and we not interceded for him, as he was our mediator. Before the wrath of God comes, we know that there are those that are still alive on earth. Yet the rapture takes place and God's children are all raptured up. In the twinkling of an eye, they are changed. No longer are they standing on earth and alive as mortal men in the flesh, but has been translated into his kingdom, into the land of rest. They are alive, but they are in the land where the dead are. In 2 Peter's chapter 3, it goes to talk about how the Lord comes as a thief in the night with a loud noise, and fire comes down and burns the elements there from heaven and earth and destroys the earth with fervent heat. It's like a match, burned up. And so with the dead, small and great, stand before the throne of God. And the face, which is the judgment seat of Christ, is the same throne. In Revelations 20:13, this land of paradise, the sea of glass, is referred to as just that. It says, and the sea gave up the dead which were in it, and death and hell delivered up the dead which were in them. So we see the sea giving up the dead, and death and hell giving up the dead. 2, maybe 3 different places. After this, the dead, small and great, stand before God, being that all have died now. And so here it goes to speak about how they were judged, and death and hell were cast into the lake of fire. This is the end.